Hello Whovians and welcome back to the main channel. I've only just noticed that every time I sit on this chair it squeaks a little bit. How have I never noticed that? I don't know. Welcome back to the main channel. Sorry there's not been videos in a while. The camera is actually about to die, which is not great at all. So today's video will be quite short, unless the camera dies before I finish my sentence. So today we're talking about the 60th year for Doctor Who. 2023 celebrates 60 years of Doctor Who. We've currently had cast announcements for One and Future, which is Big Finish's 60th event, which I won't go through because that'll be for a whole separate video. We've had, what was it? We've got the 60th anniversary in November, but how the BBC going to do something in the meantime? Well, what they should do is air Classic Who. What they should do, right, the main focus, what I think, is they should, because it's 60 years, not 50, 60, they should, because not everyone can afford BritBox or ITVX, right? They're the two services that have Classic Who. Not everyone can afford it, right? But for the people that can only afford their TV licence, which gives them BBC iPlayer for free within the licence, then we should put Classic Who on the iPlayer for everyone, because then people can watch Classic Who. They don't have to fork out money to get the box sets, the DVDs, BritBox, ITVX, because not everyone can afford them, right? We want to make Doctor Who as inclusive as possible. So if we give them the chance, if we give everyone the chance to watch Classic Who and New Who on the iPlayer, because I'm not saying that everyone can afford the TV licence to begin with. No, I'm not saying that. But more people are more likely to be able to afford the TV licence than they are going to be BritBox, ITVX, Netflix, whatever. Because there's too many streaming services and not everyone can afford or want to get all these streaming services anyway. So having it on the iPlayer just means it's more simpler, and people will just enjoy it more. And more people can watch Classic Who. We want that. Now I think that's what they should do, but rumours have it that they're going to be colorising classic episodes of Doctor Who, like William Hartnell stuff, and doing more animations. But really, if they're going to air them on BBC Two, is what my thoughts is, because they used to air Classic Who on BBC Two when it was the 30th or the 40th anniversary years. So that's TV. So the magazines out weekly, they're celebrating the 60th. Rusty Davies is teasing what he's got planned for the 60th, because there's two 60th specials. Doctor Who YouTubers are getting behind the 60th, and there's series 40, the next series filming. We're all getting behind all this. I myself are doing this and hopefully bringing back the panel show Time Lords for the 60th year to a 60th special. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can get it, because people aren't always available, so I have to sort of like get availability for people. And I'm also just working on new rounds and making the visuals all look amazing, and upgrading the logo, because I don't have access to the original file anymore, so I need a new logo, but I want the square logo, the triangle logo, rather than the Jodie Whittaker logo. Even though I love the Jodie Whittaker logo, I think if I just move on with the times, I sort of learn how to do that logo, and then I can move that forward rather than being stuck in the Jodie's era. But there you have it. It's a short video, so to round off, here's what I think. The BBC will make, which should put Classic Who on the iPlayer, or air Classic Who on BBC 4. They might be colorising the William Hartnell stories and Petra Troughton stories. Big Finish have announced a cast list for One and Future, and BBC Audios have announced that they're doing a 13 stories. I didn't quite understand what that was, so I just saw it just before I started filming these videos, because I also just filmed Tom's fact of the day. That's why the camera's about to die, and I do need to put it in charge. So that's what I think will happen. Now, what you're about to see next isn't going to be the outro, because I don't really want to use the outro anymore. I didn't think it worked. So the outro shall not be used anymore. Sad, but hopefully you enjoy this. I will do a follow-up video once we find out more information about what the BBC have planned to do for the 60th anniversary. But this was Doctor Who in his 60th year. Thank you guys for watching. Thomas Mad. Bye! I'll see you later on my other YouTube channels. I have 15 of them. This is channel number 1. Bye!